Hey teacups, welcome to another live episode of Tea with Teash podcast. I'm your host Teash, and it feels like it's been a minute since I've talked to you guys. So, hey, clock, what's tea? So today I have a very special guest that hails from Huntsville, Alabama. Now, let me just say something real quick about this lady. I have been following her for a little minute, and when I tell you the slayage, let me stop playing with you. I'm getting ready to get into it with House of Reality, Miss T, baby. And I'm going to tell you this now. If you are looking for some fashion inspo, she got you. If you're trying to thrift with the best of them, she got you. And, that's just how we're going to give it up. We just really giving you tips today to get you aligned and get you together, get you sitting for the holiday season and every day after. So let me grab Miss Lady, like I was trying to say, Huntsville, Alabama. I don't know what happened in the beginning, but whatever, you clocked it. So I said I was excited to tea with her because she is so fashion forward. Huh.
Girl, I'm excited to tea. Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait. Playing from afar. Wait. Listen. I was telling people, I said, listen, the girl is going to get you to where you need to go. And when I say, here it is. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, here we is. Hey, boo.
Listen, I am gagging. Girl, it hurt. That's how bad I'm gagging. You understand? Like I was telling people, I've been following you for a minute, and every video is on point and never misses. Never misses.
Girl.
Like I feel like I want to do the bunny hop. I don't know why I always want to do that, but baby, I'm telling you, I said we're gonna give it up real good and tasty today. We both got our teacups. Okay, listen, girl,
ready for the tea.
Honey, I said y'all better tap in, tune in, and get ready for this tea spillage, okay? Because it's happening in and around their life. And first of all, let me get into this hair. Let me clock down.
Girl, I done curled a piece of curl, girl. You see how
okay.
I had to get out that flat
I gave a little bit of shake today because I said, listen, my hair done grew out, so I'm going to have to get a cut next week. But girl, I knew you was going to give it to him.
Girl, I said for you, I said, let me go and get out this flat mold.
Okay.
Put me a piece of curl in here. Give him a little red lip.
Because we going to talk about this red lip, baby. Because you let them know each and every time this red lip is going to go. And we're going to bunny hop. And we're going to do whatever we got to do to keep it going and smooth.
Every time.
Girl, when did the fly girl begin, honey? When did you know that you were so caught up in the rapture with fashion that you had to really just put it out there for the world to see?
Oh, so when did I know? I guess it just kind of probably happened by happenstance. So my story is probably like a lot of folks, girl, the pandemic. I ain't even gonna lie to you, the pandemic.
Yeah.
And it just gave me time.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, well, what am I going to do? And at the time, people were, we was glued to the phones.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, well, I can probably, I like to thrift. Everybody's sitting at the house. I said, well, let me just, and look, we broke.
Okay.
I'm broke. We all broke.
This look, this purse, we got to turn it upside down to see what come out type of broke. You understand?
Girl, just broke. So I had just decided that, I was just going to record like everybody else. I said, well, you know what? What's the harm in it? Nobody knows that I got this, platform. And it was just like, well, I'm just going to bet on myself. And it just turned into something. Now, I've always kind of been into fashion, interior design, fashion and things like that. But I guess I'm the most passionate about fashion. So girl, I just got on camera and started recording.
Okay. Baby, because when I say take down every platform, I said, look at this. Y'all got to start following her. If y'all not following her, let her help you, let her get you together. Because a lot of us, we think that we be fashionable, but we don't give it really what all it could give. And it's like, oh, she is so on point every time. It's almost like a click clack. I feel like I'm in shackles. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't move when I see you on the screen. I said,
let me see what I'm going to throw on. Let me just find something to throw on. Just throw it on.
Listen, so like I said, I have followed you and I have literally admired how you give it up. Like if you're not as confident, we wouldn't know that because you'll get on there, tell them, and then you'll do this, and then the what about it,
And what about it?
baby? I think, listen, I have used that so much, and people are like, "What about what?" I said, "Well, what about it?
And
It
what
could
about
mean anything. What we doing? What So thank you for that.
I guess for me, the and what about it is my little slogan for confidence in the sense of, regardless of what somebody thinks about my outfit, what they think about how I look or how I show up. This is, it's me showing up and fearless. You know what I mean? It's me.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care about your opinion on what you think. And what about it? It's not going to make me take it off. It's not going to make me not post. It's not going to make me not share. So, and what about it? What you going to do? It's just me and this camera. So,
right.
And what about it?
Exactly. That entire part, honey. So, yeah, we see every girl has to have somebody like you on the squad that's like, oh, you feeling less than confident to what you're supposed to wear today or what you're gonna wear. Well, let me do this for you, show you how you this. So when you pull it back like that, what about it now?
And what about
it? Is it okay? Is it work for it? So that's what I'm saying. Like I need you from afar to say, you know what? Who tripping? And what about it?
And it doesn't even have to be fashion. Whatever it is, I feel any woman is passionate about. I don't care what it is. Cleaning. I don't care if it's washing a car. It don't matter. Whatever it is. You live in you. You live in who you are. You show up as who you are. Either they gonna fall in line or they gonna keep moving. And we like the ones that's gonna keep moving because that ain't your crowd anyway. That's not your people. So move on. For those that are here, girl, and what about it? That's just what it is.
Period, honey. And I keep like little mini caskets everywhere I go, like in my purse, because I'm like, there's gonna be a lot of dead people today.
There's gonna be a lot of
and you can fit in this. Because this is me saying, hey, what's tea? What we got going on? I love that you said that because there's so many women that are into a lot of different things. And our whole stance is we have to be fearless. We have to move with poise, but we still have to move with that. What you gonna do about it? And that confidence starts on the inside. So if you need to rebuild and repair, have a good old girlfriend with you. She'll help you. Have us with you. We'll help you.
We'll help you out. Look.
Okay.
That's the name of the game. Like I tell my girls all the time. Yeah, these clothes is fun. These clothes is cute. Thrifting is fun. Thrifting is cute. And I enjoy all of that. And even though that's what my platform is built on, it's really for me about just showing up so that other women know that you can too. That's behind all of this. That's really what it is. A bigger message for my daughter, who is navigating her way through the world, and it's one of those things where you just have to show up. Just show up. Whether that's even if you are not a social media content creator person, that's okay too. Because a lot of people do watch and don't make no content. But as long as you're showing up in your everyday life, regardless of social media.
That's all you can really do. You know what I'm saying? You just give it like it's supposed to be gave. And then after that, they can do what they want to do with it. As long as you was there. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that's going. So give us a little bit of information or tea rather on fashion do's and don'ts. What I can say first and foremost is if you don't have the body for it, cut it out. However, there's always support that you can throw on, but sometimes, ladies, we get to doing too much, and we know it before we leave home. But we still like, you know what? I'm gonna just let them see. I'm gonna just get out of the way live. I'm gonna let them see my shit. But in actual reality, sis, you know better. So, so from where you sit, from the things that you've seen, give us some tea on what we should do and what we shouldn't do. Like, I hate a mom jean unless you pair it together well and you have somebody help you do this to let you see another side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think, in fashion, it's really, subjective, right? Because whatever it is you feel confident in, I feel like that's how you show up, right? I've never been a big one to police what people wear. Of course, a lot of things wouldn't be my style per se. I'm not gonna take up space telling you what should work for you.
Yeah.
I feel like you should, you know, show up in the space in you know, in any environment that you're in. And as long as you're confident in it. Now, if that means your tail is out, would I do it? Nah.
Probably not.
But I am big on, you know, first impressions are everything.
Yeah.
You know, people will judge you, you know, without you opening your mouth and saying a single word. And I hate that that's the world that we live in, but that's just reality, right?
Yeah.
And so you have to show up, present it how you want to be taken. Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to show up with your tail hanging out, just be ready for what's gonna come with it. You know, you can't expect respect if you know that's how you're choosing to show up. But I do just think that it's confident in whatever it is. You know, like I said, style is subjective. What's fly for you may not be fly for me. It's people that don't like my outfits, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
In my circle, that does. So for those who get it, they get it, and those who don't. But I just think you show up confidently in whatever that is. Put on what you want to get. Yeah. If you want to be taken seriously, I'm gonna need for you to dress that up.
Okay.
If you want to be taken a different kind of way, then, you know, sis, by all means.
Yeah. Have it.
I'm not here to judge.
Right.
But, you know, I think first impressions are everything. And people will, you know, already make assumptions about you just on sight. And that's without you even. You could be the smartest, most intelligent billionaire. Yeah. But if you look like, you know. Yeah. People are just, and that doesn't mean you got to be out here in luxury. Y'all date my girls already know. Everybody already know. I'm not a luxury, mind you, I have luxury things, but y'all know I thrift. Yeah. So I show up in them $2 pieces. Yeah. As if, you know, I spent $1,000 on a t-shirt. Yeah. I spent $4,000 on that bag. I show up, you know, confidently. But as long as you present that, you know, dress how you want to be presented, show up how you want to be presented. Absolutely. Taken. And I think when you stand on that and you kind of move around in that manner, that's what's gonna do it. So do's or don'ts, I mean, do you? Yeah. Just know that how you just keep in mind how you want people to perceive when you show up in the world. And that's just my take on it. Okay, well, honey, you know, slice us down, cut us down so we can see what's going on, build us back up. You know what I'm saying? That's so. That's what they say. They say if you gonna tell somebody, you know, if you gonna tell somebody down, you gotta, you know, offer something to help them. Or as they say at work, you know, don't bring me the problem, but you got to give me also a solution. Now, if you're gonna bring me a problem, give me a solution. So the solution to the problem is determine how you want to show up, determine how you want to be perceived, how you want to be taken, and then move accordingly. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's really all you got for real. So for somebody that always plays it safe, how do we step outside the box? Because like I said, I'm starting to get into this thing where I like a flare jean. Now, I'm not used to a flare jean, but I said, you know what? At 43, baby, you got to do you to the best of your ability. Don't shade yourself. Don't put on that jean and just get on out there. So for somebody that's always in their head, how do you advise them to knock it off and just, if you want to wear it, wear it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so for me, I think, how do you get out of your shell and your box? So obviously, if you're trying something new, it's because you want to step out of that. You want to step out of your comfort zone. So in fashion, for me, for instance, if somebody is, you know, want to dabble, like you said, in a flare jean, or if you want to dabble in a mixed print, right? Yeah. Just like, okay, confidently, I want to be able to do this, but I don't know that I can pull that off. So for me, I stick to what you're comfortable with, stick to what you know. So say if all black is your thing and you just feel the most confident in all black, then all the pieces that you gather, let those be black or maybe the base of them be black. That way you're kind of staying in a neutral monochromatic kind of vibe, but still, you know, keep the tones the same. So even if it's black, okay, maybe it's a black plaid, maybe it's a black checker, maybe the blazer got a black and white, you know, pattern or different in it. That way, at least you don't feel as if, you know, you're just jumping out there and you don't feel good or feel confident. I always say, you know, try things, but then also use the things that you know already work for you. Yeah. So if you want those flare jeans and you know that you're most comfortable in a cropped sweater, okay. Yeah. It's just a jean, but make sure it's just a regular plain jean. You don't necessarily have to go with a pattern jean or, you know, something out of your normal comfort zone. Yeah. In order to, you know, feel confident or step out of your comfort zone, but play in the same color tone family. That way you don't feel like Yeah, you want to experiment with color, but you don't want to put on an all colorful outfit because it's just gonna make you feel too loud.
Yeah.
Okay, well, sis, if you're gonna feel too loud in that, then okay, well, maybe just a colorful peep toe shoe. Start there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if that's maybe a little too much, a bag. And maybe, you know, if bright fuchsia ain't your color, go with a blush pink. If you don't like lime green, okay, sis, mute it down, give me an olive. If you don't like, you know, it's ways that you can kind of tone it.
Yeah.
So that it's not so loud until you kind of ease yourself. But accessories is gonna get it done. I do basic outfits all the time. And okay, a pop of something with a bag. My earrings might give you something extra. It's even down to your nails. Even if you don't want to do your clothes in full on bright, colorful, out of your maybe try it a little bit in your nails. It's small things, you know, that you can do to kind of slowly break yourself out of your comfort zone and trying something new and stepping out of the box. And then, you know, the more confidence you get in doing it, then, you know, you'll start to do it more. But I wouldn't advise anybody to just jump out there and come on out here with a bright yellow, fuchsia green outfit. And you know that's not you. You know that. I mean, even though it looks good, you know, when you on Pinterest browsing, or it looks good when, you know, you see the other girlies doing it. But if it ain't you, don't force, because you ain't gonna wear it confidently. You ain't gonna look confident. You can tell somebody's uncomfortable, but small doses. Do it in small doses. Even when you make changes in your life, small doses, small steps along the way is what'll get you there. But you just gotta just trust yourself enough to say, okay, in small pieces, I can make this happen. So I just think that's the way to do it. You know, if you want to get up out of that phase that you have, and then you got to have the confidence. It's all down to confidence. That's it. Because some outfits, I'll be like, I don't know, but I'm aware as if that I done put that whole thing down together, been doing this my whole life. You'll never know. And then I might look at a picture later and be like, oh, Lord. You know, but you wouldn't know that.
Right.
Or if I got on a certain shoe, girl, and that corn on that right toe, pinky toe corn throwing me all the way off, I'ma still pull up to the venue, do my thing, and then I'm gonna step on out of that.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just like I said, you know, you just small baby step it, just in life. So fashion for me, and this whole thing also just applies to life. Like, you know, just don't use life and life lessons to kind of translate that into how you show up. So the gym, small steps every day. Maybe walk for 10 minutes before I get out here and jumping off thinking I'm finna do a marathon.
Right.
You know, small steps in your closet. Then jump on out there, sis, and run you a marathon down to the fashion.
Okay. Period. Baby, that's from the Bible of Tea. Did y'all hear what she said? She helping y'all out. She giving y'all all the knowledge, all the tools, all the jewels, so y'all can be out there and be your best self. You know what I'm saying?
Your best self, sis.
Word of the day is monochromatic. Wait a minute. So while we all are getting these fashion tips, she's giving us the verbiage to go with it. Key terms, monochromatic. Like a good old situation. Like, that sounds like you just get ready to beat them up and put them down and put them on. You know what I'm saying? You say something like that in the place, monochromatic. They like, clap. Right. They don't even know what it means. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. And monochromatic looks, you know, a lot of times, and I love playing on that because, again, for me, I do like, you know, gray, for instance. So gray is a color that I love, chocolate, navy. And I just think when you just put together a whole look where the tone, they don't have to be matchy. And that's the thing I want my girls to understand. You don't need to be matchy. But as long as you navy-ing that whole thing, top to bottom, pop of some metallic with that, a monochromatic look. Yeah. Every single time, it's just going to make you look put together, even if when you didn't even try. We all know all black works. So why does all black work? Because it's just going to give you classic, a solid color look head to toe. It's just going to give you put together. And I know some people don't like, you know, monochromatics, or they don't like sets. People are so used to buying a matching set. And matching sets are good and they work. But, you know, you can take a matching set, and if the pants have some unique texture to it. I don't know, girl, if I can show examples, but if let me get one example.
Okay, because I know you got an example for us.
This is right here. We talking fashion. I'm gonna show this in a video, but for instance, you guys, it's a 2-piece set, a navy plain 2-piece set, right? Monochromatic though. But the thing about it is when you find outfits and pieces, is you find something that's just got some interest to it. So like these pants, it's the pockets. It's the pockets on these pants. Neutral, monochromatic.
Yeah.
But it elevates.
Yeah.
Top. You find things, even if it's monochromatic, that's interesting. Like the top that go with it.
Oh, that's
right
cute.
here,
That's funky.
something of interest. So
Yeah.
even you don't have to be basic. We ain't basic women. We ain't
Not
basic
at
over here,
all.
right?
Yeah.
We all got our own spice and flair. We ain't
Yeah.
never basic. So you can just take something and make sure it has a little flare, like your flare jeans you talked
Yeah.
about. Even if you wanted to do a denim on denim look, the flare on the bottom of the denim just gonna elevate that. Another denim jacket or something on top, when baby with something with a little interest, it's just gonna make that look 10 times better. And it didn't take much to get there.
Not at all.
Not much, not nothing to get there. And you're gonna feel good and you're gonna look good.
Yeah. And if y'all not big on accessories, y'all need to get big on them. I'm a Leo, baby, and I love the good old nasty set that's gonna turn heads, that's gonna roll necks, roll eyes, that's gonna make them poise. Do a couple of look backs. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to have the bigger the better for me. I love a good old bangle. And if I don't do a bangle, I'll do a big old earring. I love a big dramatic earring. Now I try not to overdo it because if you're big here, you don't want to be big here and big here. So we're just gonna have the chest out a little bit, maybe to right here. We're gonna be cute.
Yep.
If we want to do a chandelier earring, I do want my chandelier earring to come down as far as it can come down. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we keep it light and we enjoy the flight, don't we?
That's it. And accessories, like I said, even with basic outfits, I mean, I know the girls hear all the time, accessories is going to do it. And the thing about it is, for me, I like to find balance. And the way I kind of find balance is even for like this right here, I got on this fur, cropped coat jacket, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I could do a simple stud, right?
Yeah.
The jacket is, doing what it's doing.
Yeah.
But when I thought about the look, I said, "Oop, I want to kind of glam that up because this can go casual. It can go.
It can.
So okay, boom. I want to razzle. I want to do a little razzle dazzle today. Okay, I'm gonna give him a little razzle dazzle. And the other piece to this too is because I have short hair. So for me rocking pixie for my girls with short hairs and pixies and things like that, accessories are so much more important to me now with a pixie cut than they were when I had long hair. Because of course, if you got long hair coming down, you ain't gonna see the earrings.
Yeah.
You can do a little stud because or girls, if you want to do you a nice slick back, okay. When your face is fully exposed, for me, accessory, I have to have something.
Yeah.
Glasses are another accessory. If you don't do nothing else, even with that slick back, girl, and some Carmex.
Yeah.
Slick back Carmex. And if you got on you a bad shades, glasses, even if it's the blue wear or your normal, that accessory will just help take that look over the top.
Yeah.
Even if you ain't an earring girl, if you ain't a ring girly, if you're not, little small, dainty little something. I think every woman needs, a little dainty little necklace. You're not a, chunky jewelry person. A dainty, cute little band. Okay, cute studs. Your glasses. Simple. Less is more sometimes. But if you're like me and you're bold and you there with it, I'm the obvious.
Bold and there with it. That's another term for today. Bold and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want people to understand that you have a dictionary that you didn't even know that you possess.
Girl,
so if you need some fashion info in a dictionary to
girl, you be talking.
If they want you to write down what you had to say and what you mean by it, jot it down, show it to them, boom, clack. You know what I'm saying?
Just be talking.
I love a good old nasty vocabulary. You're definitely giving it to me. And I'm typing it in.
And the thing about it is I think when you just authentically who you are.
Yes.
When you show it authentically, and that comes, I guess, with the confidence. When you just authentically who you are, that resonates more so. Sometimes it ain't even my look. I get a lot of comments sometimes that I just good commentary.
Yeah.
I ain't got to show face or nothing. But it's just your personality. That's also part of who you are. That's part of your look. That's part of your confidence. It's your personality. And so you ain't got to be, most folks ain't going to believe it. I'm an introvert.
Didn't see that coming. Sure didn't see that coming. I felt like you was outside. Even if you're not physically outside, you at least in the window. You know
Girl,
what I'm saying?
introvert, right? I'm not the person that's walking up and speaking just to everybody in the room. Now, if you come speak to me, we can
Yeah.
chop it up and have a good conversation all day long.
Yeah.
But at least, if nothing else, when you see me, though, you gonna see me and know that
Yeah.
there's confidence all over. There's
Yeah.
confidence all over here when you see me, because that's how I show up. But quietly, I'm the one in the back of the room. Okay, I'm in the back of the club. Okay, I'm sit
Okay.
down. I'm not the one walking around to be seen.
Right.
But I'm one of those ones. But when you see me, though, you're
Yeah.
gonna remember, and it might be nothing, extra like this, but
Yeah.
it's just I'm gonna give off that energy, and the conversation
Mm-hmm.
is gonna give off good vibes and good energy. Even today, folks will probably think we done known each other our whole lives.
Cause I kind of felt like it, but I was like, you know what? Now, had I had my pixie rolling, baby, we'd have been a match made in heaven. Because I started doing red lip. I said, nah, I'm gonna let her go ahead and play that because I definitely want to let these ladies see what's going on. You look so pretty with this red lip that we're gonna get into here in a minute. Because I know that you always let it out the bag. What you wearing? Why you wearing it? Who it's from? And so I definitely want to highlight that lip because everybody cannot do a colored lip.
Color lip.
Everybody cannot do a colored lip, but you get them together, you get them in line, and it's almost like wearing a cute little pair of tennis shoes. You just kind of trollop on.
Just
You know
try.
what I'm saying?
Just,
So
just look.
I
Just
love it.
look. Just trollop along, girl. So I mean, and I don't know if you want to get into the red lip right now. We can wait. We can wait on that till you ready. I'll wait till you ready. I'll wait till you ready.
Coming soon.
Okay.
So, what is your fashion inspo for the holiday? Because Christmas time, you got your lights, you got your little red, your green, your all these different things that put you in that mood of, Christ was born kind of thing. So, when you are heading into such a major holiday, what's your inspiration? Do you want to do like a cute little Santa's elf? Or do you want to just let them have it? Like, you know what? I love a red lip. I love this here. And this is what we're going to do over at the cookout. Mom and them cooking. So I'm going to just come through there and just drag it. So,
For me in the holidays, I think once you kind of know yourself and you know your style,
yeah.
I feel like my closet and my style can translate all the seasons, right? So for me, I just know that during the holiday seasons, you already know I'm always wearing a red lip. Winter, summer, spring, fall, I'm gonna carry a red lip. That's just what I'm gonna carry. And then, of course, I'm a thrifter. My girls know I carry sequin, sparkle. I carry that all year long. So
Yeah.
I'm
On
never,
purpose.
so I'm never one that's just tied to a specific season, even though, you might have a holiday party, but my closet already will have, a sequin top or
Yeah.
something a little bit bejeweled and bedazzled. So, that's my everyday kind of thing. So fortunately, I don't have to just crash shop because it is a holiday. And then because I am an introvert, like I don't go to a lot of events or I'm not at a whole lot of parties and things like that where I just always have to stay prepared for a season. But I just think even in your closet, as we've been talking about, accessories, and we've been talking about earrings and jewelry, those type of things, even in your basic outfits, if you got a cute sequin bag,
Yeah.
that's enough. Hey boo, that's enough, to elevate a look that you already probably have in your closet or something that you already have. You just bring out that bag or earrings like this. You already have those in your closet. You just bring that stuff out. So I think the holiday seasons can definitely, make you maybe want to bring that out a little bit more.
Yeah.
But when your closet is out, when you already just have the things.
Yeah. All of them.
And because I'm a thrifter, I have things.
Yeah.
I can make stuff translate the holiday without me having to feel like during the season I have to run out and just buy, all new holiday things or buy something that's just going to give me a holiday look. No, sis, you can take a belt. You can take, chains off of bags that kind of give you a little bit of a, blinged out or kind of give you more of a holiday glam. You could take that, or you can take your jewelry, wrap your jewelry around a purse that you already have that may not even be nothing quote unquote holiday. But if you take a necklace and throw a necklace around something, that's going to do it for you. I'm sitting here at my closet and this earring won't let me be great. But even like a belt, even if you got a gold belt, Sis, you can make a
Okay.
gold belt holiday. Okay, so you don't have to necessarily feel like you got to go out and shop the seasons, but the
Right.
seasons can inspire you to, yeah, maybe wear that red lip or find that sequin piece. But you know, when your closet is already have the basics and have the things in it, you don't have to feel like, or I don't feel like, you know, I gotta go out
Like a
my
race
way and
against time almost.
race,
Okay,
because that's what
all right.
yeah, because that's what the holiday seasons can do for a lot of people. It can make you
Yeah.
feel like, you know, you gotta have or you gotta go out and spend. Girl, we in a recession, depression. What girl? All the rees and backs and prees.
You ain't lying, cause hey, it definitely ain't the '90s. It
Yeah,
definitely ain't the early 2000s before,
girl.
you know what I'm saying, everything went nasty and got haywire. So I definitely understand that. You got to use what you got, improvise, do what you need to do, cut something up that you already got, take something here, like you said, take a chain off of or whatever, and do what you got to do.
And
At
do
the end of the day, you got to get creative with your fashion, with your life, with your visual, even your conversations. You got to get creative, and if it ain't in you, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
but here at the round table, it's in us over here. So,
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So, listen, the long and awaited red lip. So, let's go ahead and get into it. So, when you are trying to put the finishing touches on your evening wear, what color lip would you choose and why?
Oh, so for an evening look, so of course it depends on what I'm wearing,
Uh
but
huh.
absolutely a red lip is gonna
Oh,
do it for me.
now you know we know that.
Y'all know the red lip is gonna do it for me. But if
Yeah.
red lips are not your jam, okay, you gotta, you know, I just got into it with the lip bar when I just posted because I'm normally never a gloss girl, right?
Yeah.
I'm always a matte lip. I love a matte lip. But even
Mm-hmm.
a little gloss, girl, the beauty supply store gloss, okay. That little cheap 99-cent gloss
Understand?
just adds that little extra little
And it'll
pretty girl.
hold you together, won't it? It'll hold you together. You be
It,
able to have a long-winded conversations, whether it's with your new boo, with your
right,
friend, with the people back there over in the corner,
right.
or even at the bar. And they like, girl, what is on your lips? You like, oh, this. Tell you about it later. But I love a good lip that sticks on. It ain't going nowhere. Color stay, long lasting, moisturizing. I don't want
That
something that's just cute. Moisturize my damn lips because I'm gonna tell you something.
girl
Wintertime dries me out. My
drives you
skin
down.
out. So give
And
it to
that's
me all the way live.
and that's why I guess I'm always in my signature red lip. Of course, y'all know it's the lip bar. I always wear
Yeah.
Boss Lady. Boss Lady by the lip bar. If you don't have it, get
Better
it.
get
I
it.
think back in the day, we all used to be the Mac Ruby Woo. And you know
Yeah.
that back in the day, that Ruby Woo used to dry them lips down. Okay. But this one, you know, it stays long lasting, like you said, it's moisturizing, it doesn't dry my lips out. But you know, I think because people sometimes used to, well, let me speak for myself. Being a chocolate girl,
Yeah. Mm.
it took a while for me to build up to wearing colored lips because somebody always said it that don't work on you. That
Yeah.
ain't that's not your don't wear that. It don't look good on you. You too dark for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not gonna I was told that. And I'm
Yeah.
like you, I'm 43 years old, so I grew up in the 80s, 90s, where
Yeah.
you know it just wasn't quote unquote at that time for us.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something about when I wear this red lip, you guys, that just it just exudes another level of now see he gonna make me have to run. Look, I hate to show out in front of company.
Okay, you gotta run your pup down. You like,
Look,
hey, you
and
know
the
I
third
had
one
this
is
interview
I'm
going
dog
on.
sitting. Let me close this door. That might let me give me 1 second.
Okay.
Close this door.
Child, when you got these pets and things at your house, whether it's yours or not, they shows out. They don't want you to talk about nothing if it ain't including them.
But yeah, so it was, you know, the confidence I guess that this red lip has just given me. It's like I said, it's my signature. I feel like it's go to, and then it's like when you see other women in your skin tone, for example, Kalana. One
Yeah.
of the things Kalana I've always noticed with her is that she rocks the red lip, and for a long time I was like, I don't know if I
Yeah.
can, but when I do it, and I realize now with this, and especially with the lip bar, it's like a hot pink. I ain't thought I could do the hot pink.
Ooh.
I put the hot pink on, eat hot pink. wear what you want. At this point, a orange, a red, girl, that
Just so you know, catching on, she said, wear what you want. It's always tea time.
wear what you
want.
Wow. And it's too much. Even with social media nowadays, there are so many women out here who are your skin tone, you know, your same undertones. And if I can look at that woman and see that she rocking that thing and that thing look good, who's to tell me it ain't gonna look good on me?
Okay.
And what about it? Holiday season is a perfect time. And what about it? I'm gonna put on that red lip, but y'all know I wear the red lip all year long.
Yeah. And I love to see it. Every time you do a content video, I said, listen, she gonna give you a and then she gonna let you go back this red lip and she gonna come in on you so you can see it. It's not wet and wild, no shade, but this is the lip bar that she doing. So if y'all want to know what she got on, where she getting it from, what's going on, what's tea, ask and you shall receive.
And that's it with me too. It's just like, you know, I was caught up in that situation too where people just don't want to share information. Like, why? I never understand. I've never understood that. And so, and from the get go, I wasn't gonna be that content creator that did not share where I got stuff from, where you know, I'm confident at the thrift store. So why wouldn't I share? And it's so what if 50 million people got the same thing on? Who you are your magic. I'm Tanya. Nobody is gonna redo Tanya. I don't care what form. We all got on the same red lip. But
you doing you and I'm doing me.
That's it. Just share the things. I just don't. I've never understood why people just gatekeep.
Yeah, I understand. Baby, listen, I get it.
Because 9 times out of 10, you got it. You got it from somewhere. We all inspired, right?
Yeah.
We all are inspired by something, someone, a book, a picture, a travel. We all are inspired. So it's just when you can put your own spin on something, and even if it's the same outfit, you ain't gonna have my personality.
Yeah.
I'm on here sharing fashion. Why would I not?
Yeah.
Expect people to be inspired or expect people to want what I'm sharing.
Yeah.
You sharing, you on here. Why is you on here if you just want to make it all about you?
Who cares?
You know what I'm saying? Who cares?
Yeah.
But my job is to, yes, it's about me because I wear what I like, I wear what I want, but it's also about making other women get the same thing. If I want to give you the confidence, let me give you what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So you can get the same thing and you can show up in the same manner in your way. But you know, it's I don't get it. It's 2026. Come on, just share the thing, girl.
Girl, now I have never understood a gatekeeper myself. The only thing I say, because I'm such a Leo, I like to be first and not last. The only thing I will add to that is if I'm gonna do an interview, I'd rather get the exclusive. I mean, okay, granted, I may interview somebody that somebody else has already interviewed with. It's gonna go down when it's my turn. But if I can avoid, because I never watch anybody else's interviews. I don't watch them. I just wait till it's my turn. But if I can interview you first,
girl, and see the thing.
I'll tell you how to connect after I'm done. But whatever.
But what I'm saying, right?
We don't gotta keep over here.
And you know, and that's a good thing. And I think too, again, even though, you know, I do fashion and you have your podcast, it's just in the manner of how you do this. Like I can't do this with no expectation. So like, as soon as I got on the line with you, okay, girl, ask me whatever. You know, I feel,
you know what I'm saying?
And you just give that energy off that you just like my bestest home girl, and we just chopping it up and whatever you ask. So who you are already speaks to the interviews, this and all the ones to come, because we gonna see that. And the way you just, your approach to this is just, girl, I probably tell girl, don't ask me too much, because you know, sitting here with you, I probably tell you.
She said, don't ask me about that.
Girl, I
was gonna talk about that. And you already, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you a good girlfriend, you already know the vibe. You don't even have to say, I wonder, does she want to talk about this? I wonder, does she not want to talk about this? You already know what tea is. You
already know. You already know. And look, I was called tea. So whatever you ask me, I'm gonna spill the tea. They got my folks know I'm an open book, right? There's not too much that, you know, I won't share. And I just, you know, people love transparency.
Yeah.
People love when you just authentically who you are. I know people sometimes talk about famous singers and rappers and stuff, and they have their favorites, and I think the ones that they love the most are the ones that just seem the most relatable. Like I'm just a regular girl who like to go thrifting.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing, ain't nothing special, quite unique about it. It's just
Right.
your personality and who you are, the energy that you bring with it. That's what's really selling. It ain't the thrift
Yeah.
store.
Basically.
That's what all of us out here thrifting. Everybody out here got a thrifting and outfits and stuff like that. But your personality, your energy is what people are drawn to, not the fact that you're doing it.
Yeah.
We all doing, like you said, we all have a fashion. We all got podcasts. Everybody is doing, it's so saturated with so many different things. But the only way you differentiate yourself is who you.
Yeah. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. No lies told. So how did your passion for fashion create this growth on the social media platforms all over? Because when I tell you followers, comments, all of that, and I'm just like, you know what? For me, I feel like it's not so much about the followers, it's about the comments, it's about the love that you get, it's about the shares even, because a lot of people can follow you just to follow you, or just to follow you. So you have to kind of wonder who sent you. But then we don't really harvest too much on it because it don't matter.
Right.
But you keeping up. But do you engage with me? Do you say something to me? Let me say something back to you, because I'm human at the end of the day. We all just have something we trying to do, whatever that may be. So what really took off from the first time you rolled out a content video to right now?
I think the biggest thing that probably took off, number one, probably was the consistency of me showing up. But then on the back end of that, I comment back.
Yeah.
I take the time when I feel like if somebody takes the time to watch my video, not only watch my video, whether that's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and they take the time to comment.
Yeah.
How remiss of me. Now, granted, I understand people with millions of followers, and it's hard to comment on every single person, but I don't even feel like that. I'm gonna sit there. You took the time. I'm gonna take time. So I think I've built community in that manner of just recognizing when people, even if you ain't got time to comment on every single one, just tap a like. Like, unless I'm at work or, I'm saying I'm completely just out of the pocket and I can't comment on every single one. But most times, if you go to my page, most times I am commenting on everybody's comment that comments, or every DM. If somebody DMs me, I'm responding to every single DM. And I think because of that, I think it's helped me to grow in that sense, of a community and a following. Because I think people just, regularly can relate to that. But then I think the content that I make, yes, it's fashion. Yes, it's, styling and sharing outfits. But I think people maybe are drawn to the way I talk about it. I just talk like a regular girl. I'm a country girl from Alabama. I ain't nothing special about this. And I don't make myself bigger than the program. I don't make myself
I'm glad
bigger.
you said that.
Yeah,
I say that all the time. You are never bigger than the program. Like, you have to stay humble, because the same people you watch going up, you can catch them coming down. And anybody with family and grandmothers and all that from the South, you have heard that your whole life. Okay, so it's not just today that we're saying this. We just try to build community and be for real with you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's about. And everybody is watching to get something from you, to get something out of what you're saying. And I'm going to tell you now, what I loved about your content was, first of all, she's dark like me, because contrary to popular belief, I'm a little darker than this, but sometimes I like a little good little filter.
Good little filter,
because it's wintertime. Yeah, and I said she keeps a pixie like I do. My hair has grown out. Don't worry about it. But I love accessories. I love the vibrance. I love the walk in a room, shut it down, and come on, sit on down at the table, and people want to come over and tell you what's going on. But I love your personality, your charisma, your standpoint, and how nasty you give it up and don't even know it. Girl, I don't even know it.
Don't. I'm telling you, because like I said, girl, when you just show up and you just fearless and when you're who you are, you can be consistent in how you show up.
Yeah.
But when you also realize that it's women like you who do come to your page, because sometimes I do get in a slump sometimes where I feel like, you know, I don't feel like it. I don't want to show up. But then I think about my favorite creators who I love, and if they just decided one day to not show up, and it could be that one person. It's always that one person that just always says, "Sis, you know, I appreciate that you just showed up." You know.
Yes.
And I appreciate that you just post the content, even when some content, you know, I might get 20,000 and this one only gets 15. I show up for those 15. I always remember it's the 15. I always remember that it's the one when I first started this that was consistently showing up and commenting and liking. And I'm always reminded of the one. I don't care about the 100 and whatever thousand that is. I don't care about it, because 9 times out of 10, half the people that, you know, watch, or there's more people watching you than following. There's more people watching you than commenting. So who are you really doing it for? I'm doing it for the 10 or the 5 that's going to show up. I don't care if this platform is 1 million. It don't matter. It don't matter to me, because I'll never be bigger than when it was when I had nothing. And I guess when I started this with no intentions of this becoming anything. And it still ain't. And maybe because, you know, I do have a full-time job. And, you know, I can't just 100% delve into this all the way. So when I take the time to do something and somebody takes their time to watch it, to comment on it, I just feel like that is what has gotten me at this point that I'm at, is that, you know, you just kind of remain authentically who you are. And it's okay to change course, because some people do, you know, shift from, I don't want to thrift no more. I don't want to be no thrifter. I'm tired of thrifting. I don't want to just be known just for one thing. And while I love that for a lot of people, I just know that that's my humble beginning. And I'll never not do that. Even if I'm dipping off into something else, I think as long as people don't never forget that you're never above the program, never forget where you started. It's cool to grow. But stay grounded to the roots, you know, just stay grounded. And I just always, like you said, we grew up in the South. I'm a country girl. My mama always raised me to just always be humble, never forget, always be thankful, even in your slumps, even in the times when you just don't feel like getting in that closet, finding a single thing, or maybe when you don't feel like even recording a podcast, you know, on the days when you just don't feel like, but you always remember, okay, I'm not bigger than this program. And it's hard, but it's harder for somebody else too. It's somebody else who wants to get up and put on some clothes and can't. So I show up for those who have to sit behind the screen, who just get some inspiration from me, even though they can't. I go thrift because not everybody can go to Macy's and Dillard's and shop at, you know, all these luxury designer brands. All these people can't get online and do these online shoppings. Your neighborhood thrift store will get you right with $10. And you can show up to work, you can show up to the function, you can show up to the party. I'm even down to the red carpet. You can't tell me my $10 outfit can't get to the red carpet. And see, this earring trying to play me, and it's been trying to play me this whole time. And
that earring said, "Go
play me."
But come on, earring now. You know what I did to alleviate that is I went on and bent my little back down. Girl, you ain't going nowhere. Because dudes now play with me on time. Because it's so cute though. You just politely put it back in and keep rolling. I don't say nothing. I just let you go ahead because it came off at least 3 times. I just don't say nothing. I just let you go ahead. You know, whatever. You know, it's like an unspoken sis thing. Like keep the party going, keep rolling. Don't say nothing about this. It's gonna keep happening.
Let me tell you something. Don't nothing ever stop the show.
So it never does.
Fall out, glasses fall out, eyelash come off.
We keep moving. Don't worry about it.
People, it happened to everybody. I always feel like that. If I trip, this stuff happened to everybody. So what? It fell off. Girl, I'm gonna put it back on and keep going. You know.
Okay. Keep it moving and sane. You know what I'm saying? That's how that is. So, what is the most memorable piece that you have ever slayed in? Now, you got a piece, but it has to be one signature piece that you remember always and forever, whether you still wearing it or used to wear it or thinking about putting it back in the rotation. What piece is that?
Oh, what piece?
That's a shame when you got to look and think and see because you got so much stuff.
Girl, that's a good question.
It could be
John.
a shoe. It could be a shoe. It could be a good bag. It could be a ring. It could be something that you just cannot forget about. Like, damn, I used to wear, and I still do.
Oh my God. That, and you're right, because it's been a lot of things that
Mm-hmm.
I've it's been a lot of stuff that I've given, or when I was reselling heavy, there was a lot of things
Yeah.
that I've gotten rid of. I think the one thing that I guess I'm gonna always have, and it'll be multiples of them. If all else fails, if I ain't got nothing else, I'm gonna have to have me a bad shade on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have to have glasses are my thing. I can't think of. I got so many
I
coats.
know that threw you for a loop, didn't it?
That threw me for a loop
Because
because
I
I
know the people
got
wanted to know. They wanted to know. And I got to know. I got to get the tea off the tea. So yeah, we want to know.
And then look, somebody put boots, furs, bags, glasses. Yup.
Girl,
Hey,
we know you so well.
look, right. And I'm so, and to think about it, because I thrift so much, I
Like a
collected.
star. Like a star, might I add, girl. You slips and slides down them alleyways,
Girl,
and aisles and things like that. You touching stuff. I seen the purple boot that you said you would have got, but you didn't
girl.
get. Baby, you slide, slips up, slope, slants, all of it, all in the thrift store like a star. So whatever you're wearing, if it wasn't thrift or if it was thrift, you look good with a T on the end.
It is that for me. And then my blazers, I think I'm attached to my blazers and I'm attached to my shade. My blazers, coats, and my shades, I think are the pieces the most that I have that I'm the most attached to, because I think for me, those are a signature for me, right? So when all else fails, I know if I throw on a bad blazer, whether it's jeans, sweatpants, it don't matter. If I had that blazer,
set it off. Lil Boosie, we set it off with a
set it off
blazer.
in this.
Listen, I love a fitted, but baby, you tears them down with them oversized. I said, listen, y'all better get with it or get lost. You put it on and just.
Girl, it's something about that oversized. It's something about a structured blazer.
Yes.
And oversized bottoms.
Mm.
I think that combination, it works on almost everyone. You know what? This earring, I done had enough.
I was just saying, what? Let this one go too. Keeping the show going. What about it?
And it's the men's section. So I don't know what it is about the juxtaposition of baggy fit, or baggy up here, fitted at the bottom. It's just something about that combination for me that just always sets off a look. It's that bad blazer in them oversized cargos, oversized camos, oversized jeans, or oversized sweatpants. It's just something about it. And maybe I've fallen in love with that style, maybe because certain celebrities just always get it. Like every time I see that look on a Rihanna.
Yeah.
Every time I see that look, like on a Tiana Taylor, every time I see those looks, Kalana, it's always something baggy, but she make baggy so sexy. And maybe because I'm 43 now, and girl, I need comfort, and I don't want nothing tight up. I want to breathe, So it's just like the oversized just give me the comfort.
Yeah.
But then that blazer or that fitted crop, something that just mixes that up.
Yeah. Do it to him. Yeah. Because, baby, I'm going to tell you, Tiana Taylor gives it to you raw and uncut, from the fitted to the not fitted. She is so versatile and unafraid.
It is.
Oh, my God. And she just serves up the girls, the guys, the gaggers, the believers, the non-believers.
Girl.
And she don't give a damn. She just be like, I'm here. And people just snap pictures. They just own her.
And I think her streetwear looks that are so masculine, yet it's just something. Maybe it's because she got that pixie that it don't matter. It seems like it don't matter what she put on. She just those oversized tomboy masculine chic outfits to me with Tiana. Of course, body, but
but
it's just something about that just for me. I just love that style. So I just make that style work for me. I do the baggy, but I love me a fitted blazer. I love me a
Yeah.
structured blazer. I'm just get the old nasty thrifted vintage bag on top.
Yeah.
Red lip. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you wear it so well. Like I said, honey, when you are daring, you are confident, you are comfortable, you are really being a fashionista is really a mindset. It ain't got nothing to do with you physically showing that you're a fashionista. It's just all about I'm gonna do me to the best of my ability. Like it, love it, hate it, pose next to it, don't like it, turn your back to it. I'm still out here on the scene.
That's it. That's
You know?
That's it. That's it. That's why I tell people all the time, this platform is not nothing about the clothes. Granted, a lot of people come here for it, but you know, if I'm able to do it down to the thrift stores, baby, if you got the budget to go out here and buy all the unique things that cost whatever, it still ain't gonna make you have confidence. Sometimes people think just because they have on a luxury bag or a luxury whatever that makes them confident. If you can do it in a $10 outfit.
And that's all, folks. That's all, folks. I mean, seriously, that's it. Okay? End of discussion. You know what I'm saying? That's all, dog. Girl, listen. So this is a segment called Spanx No Thanks. Yes, I did create this. Spanx No Thanks. So what attire do you think Spanx should be left out of? Now, me personally, because I had a C-section back in the day, for some reason, like this little pleat right here, and then you try your best to do whatever. I'm just like, you know what, just no thanks. I'm going to just wear something to cover over, like I love a balloon-esque, pattern-esque. I ain't get ready to tighten myself up because it's still going to be a mess underneath if y'all see it. I have an undercarriage, okay, like a little kangaroo. So when it comes to you, what would you say no thanks to a Spanx on?
Oh, no thanks to a Spanx.
Because you know they tight and we like comfort. We want to be cute, we want to be cinched, but we want to be comfortable. And there's always ways to get around having to do all this real tight. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Spanx or no thanks. For me, no thanks. I have just reached a point of comfort is got like I can't see how the girlies wear the waist trainers, right? The waist trainers for 10, 12 hours a day.
Got you looking like a piece of gum out there, girl. I'll be crying for him like, take it off, girl.
Like, I'm just gonna let it hang. You know what? Comfort for me, I'm at that age. Comfort for me is more than a look. I don't want to look like no thanks. I don't want it.
Okay. Well, we dumping the Spanx. If y'all wear Spanx, do you? But we 43 and all the little cinch, all the unrealistic expectations, we're not gonna give them to you because soon as it come off, you're gonna be like, where's she at?
Girl,
she's still here. She just let you have it all.
When I get home from work, baby, the first thing I want to come out of is that bra.
Girl, I said, listen, if I got to go all the way down to the floor with this thing, hey, I'm at home now.
Let them hang.
I'm at home.
I'm gonna let them hang.
Yes, I love it. Hey, and if you got a muumuu, whatever, back in the day, girl used to call it a gown or a duster. So if you got it.
Girl, Papa didn't care nothing about Granny and that muumuu when she had 17 kids in it. I don't care what you say. I'm going to get that cotton one at Walmart. Them cotton ones, them floral ones. Girl, feel so good. Oh, I love it. Papa had 17 kids when Granny had on that muumuu. I ain't studying nobody talking about no
baby. Yes, get you a good old Netflix and chill, a good old HBO Max situation, a little wine, whatever you like, a little tea with a little splash of something else in there. You shut that phone down, get done with it for the day. Because we comfortable. We know we not 20-something. We know we not 30-something. We want to be y'all. We just want to be comfortable and cute at the same time.
That's it. Period.
That's really it. That's kind of tea on that. I mean, I don't really know what else to tell you. I don't know what else I want to get out of it, but whatever. So on that note, what would you call your style if you could give your style a name?
Oh, if I can give my style a name, I'm going to give it... I'm gonna give it modern streetwear.
Yeah.
Just because, as you touched on earlier, I do like oversized, edgy, like it's some modern edgy streetwear. It's kind of
Yeah.
how I would like to describe my style. I like, don't get me wrong, I throw this on, but
And feel like somebody in a video. You know what I used to do?
that's it. But I love modern in the sense of, a structured blazer, which is, new.
Yeah.
Nowadays, and then the streetwear side of it, because I do love a baggy jean, a baggy sweatpant, baggy trouser, oversized.
Yeah.
I just like that aesthetic, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
if you will. And then edge, because I do like a leather moto, I do like a bomb trench, I do like, a suede all down to the thing. I like a fur, so I do like edge. So I guess like a modern edge streetwear type of vibe is kind of what, if I had to describe it.
Yeah.
I had to put it in words, even though I got 50 11 styles, it seemed like.
Period.
But what I go to the most was
Yeah.
I'm gonna put on, if I just knew I had to go somewhere and I just needed an outfit on the fly, that I'm going to a blazer, I'm going to an oversized jean pants or trouser pants, slacks, or something like that. And then I might throw on a little piece of kitten heel in a bag. That's my go-to formula every single time. So that's the street vibe. Yeah, DJ.
All right, for the kitten heel purr.
Yeah, girl, kitten.
Okay, because they got some cute kitten heels out there. Don't sleep.
Look,
don't
and then
sleep.
Jeans, you can't even tell. You won't even know that it's kitten. I just need enough to just lift that jean up, but comfort that I can move. I got motion.
Right. I love it, honey. I'm going to go grab me a pair real soon. Just because you brought that up. Just because you said that. Go get me some different colors.
Exactly.
Yes. So, final question.
Mm-hmm.
Since we are going into 2026, we know that we got a tagline for different conversations, different situations. What will be the tagline that you use basically as the mother of fashion? What tagline are you going to use coming into 2026? I mean, the day of, that's going to really set the tone for the year.
What would be Tanya's tagline for 2026? It's gotta contain something that's gonna motivate, something that's gonna still give confidence, still scream, be you, be authentically yourself. What am I envisioning for 2026? That's a good one. Mm-hmm. I still think for me this year, or this upcoming year, I definitely want to step into just owning myself, owning who I am, own you. I think is a good one for me in 2026 is to own. 2025 has been a rough year. A lot of change for me this year, but I think owning you. Own you, I think that's it. Own you and be unafraid, unapologetically who you are. Be you.
Okay, because I'm gonna be looking for you to start using that hashtag on you, because what else you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And what this means is, how, and I'm always saying something crazy, but how what they say to people in jail, you put your hand in somebody's back pocket, they kind of own you. So that's kind of how 2025 has been. My hand has been in the back of 2025's pocket, literally. So I'm ready to break the chain on myself. Like I want to own my masters. If I was a rapper, I want to own all of this. I want to own what I gotta say. I want to not be afraid to say what I gotta say, mean what I gotta say. Be a no person. If you gotta be a no person, if you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. Whatever it is, whatever own you means to you, walk in it, live it. Don't put it down for nobody. And if they can't handle it, they're gonna have to really spread out.
They're going to have to move. They're going to have to have that emotional move. They're going to have to move on, because you do have to. I think that once I think part of what I love about being in my 40s.
Yeah.
And my advice to even the young girls out there is that, we lived it up in 20s, we lived it up in the 30s. But I think when you step into that 40s age range, at that point, I think you know exactly who you are. And I think at that point, most folks are settled in careers. They've switched gears, changed paths. After you get in that, you just kind of in the cruising. You know who you are, and I think my 40s has just allowed me to just own who I am. It's my yeses, it's my nos, it's my this is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. Why I'm doing it. I own all of that now.
Yes,
and I realize I own that, and that's okay to own that. It's okay to have your boundaries. It's okay to set, this is the standard. It's okay to set those parameters around your life so that you show up who you need to be. When you own who you are, you own that space. You take up your own space.
Yes.
And you're aligned to self, when you align to who you are, what aligns for you in your life, every single thing else will fall into place and will fall in line. So you got to own it.
Yes.
Accept it and own it. And I think for that going forward, for my young girls, it's going to come. But just know as you age and get wisdom, as time goes, you'll start to understand it. Because in our 20s and 30s, you're still figuring things out. It's rare that they all got it figured out. But once you kind of get to that 40, it's another level of living.
Okay, and I don't care what I got to say. Like, I say stuff to people, and I don't apologize no more. Like, I feel like once you hit that threshold of 43 and beyond, it's kind of what you see is what you get.
You authentically, it's authentically what it is. What you see is what you get. Ain't no major adjustments happening over here. Maybe a little minor tweak. We all got room to grow. We all still growing and learning. But
you understand what we saying?
And look, and I ain't even gonna tell you what's in my teacup, but I'm baby,
because don't worry about what's gonna be in mine as soon as this come out. As soon as the video come out. Girl, we have had a good time. Listen, I cannot believe we went over an hour, and I was like, you know what, it's very possible, but I love that it did, honey. I love that it did.
Look, and I didn't even know how long we were supposed to be on here, but I told you,
however,
vibe and flow.
Yes, listen, oh my God, I've never been to Alabama. I've never been to Huntsville. Of course, everybody like Love and Marriage Huntsville. I ain't watched it a long time, but I gotta come down there because y'all might have something I need from up out of there. I don't know. I gotta come down there so that we can TT and Kiki with the two T's. You know what I'm saying? And so we gotta figure something out. Cause
thank you so much for thinking of me, for reaching out to little old me. I am deeply honored.
Cut it out.
I'm deeply honored that you would want me to do this with you. I take all these things as opportunities to build my sisterhood, even if my sisterhood is online. And I just want to say, you didn't have to, but you did. I'm honored. This was a time. I appreciate you. Look, bigger, better, and greater. It's
absolutely.
Keep walking in your purpose. Keep walking in your purpose. Keep walking in what you are doing. It's uniquely you. I appreciate you. I'm honored. I love you. Thank you so much for this time. Thank you so much.
So, of course, you are a teacup, baby. Anybody that has been on the show is now a teacup. What? I can't wait to get this merch and everything going on so I can push my stuff out and get it nationwide, get it live.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
We claiming it.
Period. Girl, and real quick, I want to say shout out to your daughter because, of course, you know I said I wanted to pledge Delta back in the day, baby. I hope she kills it. Enjoy. Do it all. Do it all. Live it.
That's it. Thank you so much. Thank y'all.
Honey, you are welcome. I appreciate you. I will continue to follow, share. And we're going to tap in because, you know, I like to meet people from different places. So, you are now a sis.
And I hope it's going to be our last.
Okay. And what about it? I love it, girl. Bye. Oh, my God. Well, listen, everybody, as I always say at the end of every show, make sure that you keep enough room in your teacups for new tea. We got stuff to do, child, and I got a cup to make. Bye.
Bye,